So out of these two, I just designed my HTML. So if you are using HTML like this, it will come. Let me start with a bootstrap. So please remember, in your regular work, if you have the bootstrap, don't try to use the all times. Whenever bootstrap is required, you need to use this one. Whenever CSS are required, you want to use that one. If you want to design a pop-up, earlier I shown it, simple position fixed. Within 2 minutes, you have created such a rich pop-up, simple syntax, 4 5 lines with one position fixed. Okay, whenever which required, we need to, I will teach like that only. If you please follow same. Okay, class container. Okay, class container will add the some spaces outside. See here, it will add some spaces outside. Okay, same like that it will come. Next, bootstrap given the one more thing that is called fluid. Class fluid container fluid. My audio and both screen share syncing in the same time, right? If you have any delay, let me know. Don't think like your network is not good. Sometimes it may be mine one also. Please let me know. See here. So container, it will add the extra space. Container fluid at the small space only. Okay, we'll take that notes. Go to the notes. Divide your book. You are coming with the notes, right? You have the one book. So in one book, from the starting, take the HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, or else at the end you can able to take the HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. At the end, or another side, take it as a second side, take it as a Angular. Tomorrow, if you want to refer, right, it is very easy to refer if you are going like this. Or else in the middle, you can able to write CSS Bootstrap. Let use this middle for JavaScript. So JavaScript concept definitely we require. We will see all this concept. Let us start design static web pages. For this web pages, we will add a dynamic control, dynamic also. So is that clear for everyone? As of now, what we have discussed today's session?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. Please be follow. Simple, very simple tricks I will see here. Next, we'll write a bootstrap. Go to these notes, either middle or first. Bootstrap container classes. If you're perfect in the bootstrap or CSS, right, you no need to depend on the Google. Simple. I will never depend on Google to design because I have learned this bootstrap, CSS, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. 1 year I have learned. But sir, 1 year if I also spend means no need to worry. Whatever the experience on 1 year HTML, CSS, JavaScript, I taken the 1 year period to do the research from the end to end. That's why I can able to give what is the starting point of the web applications from where it was started, like Nuclear Research Center. That type of research I done. If you found this type of the videos or scenario from where web applications are start, different answers you will get. Okay, but I'm not saying that one I only in the entire world I can able to teach. No, but I am also one of the good research person. I have done 1 year spent HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Okay, so one of my earlier student from the US, he was facing the issue with 2 days. Simply I went and given the one issue fix. 5 minutes I have done. He has spent on the 2 days to got some issue. Okay, somebody asking question.
So like you research like how the things are
Yes.
brought into place.
So based on my research, right, I'm going to give all the CSS Bootstrap. I will deliver all these things in a 2 months. Okay, so maybe you missed that, Sweta, I hope you missed that earlier, right? Simply one shot, 4 5 lines I have shown a pop-up. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
either I have sent you that video, right? Follow that, see that one. Okay, I will give end-to-end notes. Okay,
Okay,
so
I'll
on
refer.
this boost, on this my research, I found that one. Okay, what are the useful concept? What are not useful concept? If you create a small menu, so it will take the, you need to write a 10 to 15 line codes if you want to boost. Simple CSS, because Bootstrap is developed on the top of the CSS only. No need to worry for that CSS separately. Bootstrap is on, so no. Okay, so I have posted one thing in a group about to class started. One person said like he given one of the third-party library for this CSS, but he is not known about CSS is the base for all these libraries. Okay, Bootstrap provided two container classes. First one is the container. Second one is the container fluid. It have the extra space. Left and right, you will have the left and right have more space if you are using with the container. If you want to go with the container fluid, very small space on left and right. That is, space is nothing but your margin. Space is nothing but your margin. Only margin difference. Margin. Okay. Whenever you are going to design any farm, first you need to begin with a coconut. So here our coconut is a container. Okay. Actually, while I learning one of the technology, so my sir will teach like with a simple comparing with the real time. So real time in the sense uh, any dust particles, or else he want to compare with a person, he want to compare with the coconut, he want to compare with a stone, he want to compare with a different. He teach me like simple with compared to the nature. Then I got the teaching very easily. So I'm following the same steps. So after I was settled in the software, that sir is in my class. Do you know everyone? So now my sir is in the same my class. He was came to the software also. Okay, he was compared always with hi sir.
Hi Chaitanya.
So he is my sir from the C language. Okay, so recently he was shifted to the software side, and he also interested to attend my sessions by seeing one or two demos. Sir, you don't know, but I will follow your instruction at the time while I'm very easy to learn the C. I'm also background of electronics and communication. Entire 4 years I was learned only C language. Other than entire 4 years means 4 years not. Other than C language, I was not learn anything else. But this C language become a little what base. That much of interest I got that one. Later, I got the even though I got the job in this software side, I was comparing with the C having the arrays. Here also array is ఇక్కడ ఎవరైనా తెలుగు వాళ్ళు కనుక ఉంటే సార్ ఏం చెప్పారు సార్ మీకు గుర్తుంది, మీరు చెప్పారు లేదని నాకైతే గుర్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు కూడా నేను అదే చెప్తాను స్టూడెంట్స్ కి. ఒక చెత్త కుప్పలో ఏముంటాయి, కలెక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. చెత్త కుప్ప కాబట్టి అన్ని రకాల కలెక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి, అన్ని రకాల వేస్టేజెస్ ఉంటాయి. సో array is nothing but a collection of elements. సో అది ఆ డెఫినేషన్ ఇప్పుడు కూడా మర్చిపోలేను. But not only that concept, so memory concepts can different concepts ఉంటాయి. arrays, jagged arrays. So I was scored out of 25 out of 100 I have scored in the C language at that time. Okay, but the motivation is the too important for the student. Okay, but I am too happy same sir coming to the same classes, but I have the inspiration of the different stages with the different. Okay, మనం ఎలా చెప్పాలి, real time concept. If I say directly container means this and this, you will never remember. Okay, container came under the margin under the why container means while you are constructing the home, you need to add some spaces or not. You will start from exact your margin. Some people will be start from exact margin, they don't want to stay outside the space. Okay, but they will use some space, the space to avoid the unnecessary indications. Okay, so this is your space. Okay, next space is done. Here we are having the container fluid, two things to add the space. Next I need to start design. See here, this is my registration page, email and password. So what is this placeholder? What is this placeholder? Placeholder is a, see, it is a element, attribute or a tag. Can everyone define what is the placeholder?
Attribute.
Correct. It is directly attribute. In my yesterday session I said, right, other than this first tag, remaining all are attributes. So that's why simply remain other than this represented, the remaining all are our tags. Other than this one, remaining all are our attributes. So attributes will add the appearance and behavior. Here my appearance is to show the elements. Nowadays clients is following like this. So instead of adding the label outside, if you want to add the label, you can able to do like this also. Label email. Okay, if you want to do, you can able to do like this also. Email and then your text box. You can do like this also. But nowadays clients are following this one. This is the simple, plain and simple. Our form also should be plain and simple. I know the intention of the registration page. By seeing this content, I need to enter the email. Once I enter the email, this I can able to know this is my email. But if you want to add the outside, you can able to give the label. Okay. Next, take it as one interview question. So which is the least element? Which is the least element in HTML? Least element in HTML. So in class also there will be one person he does not know. He will join but without knowing. LEA. Yes, least element in HTML. What is that least element in HTML? Is the span. Sir, in that case, what is the highest element in the HTML? We don't have any highest element. All elements are treated like highest element once they got the, for example, if you're confident in mathematics, I'm confident in mathematics, I will go my future with mathematics. I'm confident in social, I will go with the groups. So like that one, span does not have any properties. Span. After the span, label. Okay, so my research, I found this is the one important note point. Take it in HTML. In HTML, all elements are same. HTML, all elements are same. Sir, why difference? There is a, sir, you said elements are same right now, but in yesterday you said like black level elements, inline elements, but what is the difference? So this is my point. All elements are same. Let me launch developer tools. Observe here, inside of elements, all are same. Okay. Tim Berners-Lee developed this HTML. He given the just a names, but Hoang Lai added the styles. So styles are based on the styles. See here. Once if I cursor down on a div, right side you can able to see division with some style. Correct? Yes, correct. If I cursor down on H4, see here you are having the these many H4. But where I written these H4, can I return? Did I return in Angular? No. No, sir, you are written somewhere else. You are doing download the Angular. No. So these are the browser default. So currently I'm using the Google Chrome, right? Google Chrome, Mozilla, all browsers across the world. Across the world, all browsers, Safari, Chrome, Edge, IE, whatever it is, they have to follow the standards of HTML. That's why HTML is only one language. Everybody has to follow the same language. Otherwise, sir, if I not follow the H4, instead of font size like this, somebody will develop the 2EM. See here, H4. See here, 2EM or 20EM. See here how it will become. So that's why if you are developing any browser, it should be follow the entire across the world same standards. Otherwise, what happened? Do you know, right? China, few countries are very interested. Every country will develop their own browser. So that's why, other than the browser, if you see technology wise, they have the different technology scope. If you see any application wise, they have the different application. Country wise, it will be different. But if you see the applications, web applications, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, entire world, it will be same because World Wide Web, it given the restrictions to entire world. Don't develop your own. For example, if you develop one, right? I want to transfer the information from one place to another place. If I want to transfer registration page, this is my content. So if this content visible differently in India, if this same content differently in US, same in China, same in so and so, right? How it will be? The appearance, behavior, everything will be different. So that's why entire world we need to follow the same standards. Any browser name can be different. It should be follow the same content. Okay, got my point? Same standards. Otherwise, the information will not be seen in a proper format. Entire world you can't able to see in a proper format. To maintain the proper format. Okay, for example, you can able to write from the left to right or right to left. But I need the exact means web application will be start same format. Okay, sir, here all elements are span. Span is the least element. Can I show that? Yes, we can see that one. Okay, let me design here my label, right? Let me design with a span. span, save. Even though maybe 2-3 sessions like this, but we'll go deeply into the subject also. No need to worry, sir. You are giving the too much of base, but these 2-3 classes will be given that base. No need to worry. See here, span. See here, further span relevant properties. Did you found any left side? No. Observe. You will never find the span. Span is the least element. It does not having any properties. Okay. Label. Label is the element which contains the. See here. If you want, you can able to change this one also. But label cursor default. Okay, cursor default. If I take this is my label, right? Let me put as a div. Immediately it will become a black level element because of display property. Okay, so like this elements will be breakdown. Okay, so here I have the email and password. It should become one after another. What can I do? So by saying this one, any suggestions? Please
break
suggest.
break tags.
Correct. First answer is the
React.
break. Okay. Next.
If
Maybe
Next
sir,
NBSP.
NBSP is for the space. That is not an element. Sir, maybe I also need to create to the students, sir. మీరు అంతమంది create ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు కదా, మేము కూడా అదే ఇవ్వాలేమో. Maybe I need to give the voucher something. Then everybody will answer. Okay. So if you want to break, first answer will be the break. But break is not recommended element to use. But which element I need to use? So I need to use a block level element. So simply design with a div on a hover over it. Okay, break is the element which will be break, but we are having the recommended standards as a company. See here, if you want to enclose like this, it will be good. Okay, we need to enclose like this. Okay, so div is a black level element. It will take your space. So I am the input. I am a child going here on the road. So I will take one parent. Parent will take care of me. So div always will take the one division space. And now see your design. Email password. But one touching another. Let us add bootstrap classes. Now bootstrap will be entered. Other than bootstrap also I can able to add for these specific registration pages. So you can able to follow the same. This is called one group, right? That's why they are giving the form group. GROUP form group. This is your controller. For this controller, you are having the C class. Okay, form control. Okay, save it. See here. Once you apply the bootstrap, then it will be done. Next, let me apply the same thing for hit. కానీ నాకు కొన్నిసార్లు అనిపిస్తుంది సార్, కొంతమంది ఆన్సర్స్ చెప్పకుండా చెప్తారు. నేను కూడా క్రెడిట్స్ సిస్టమ్ ఇచ్చాను అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు మీ క్రెడిట్స్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు కదా, ఎవరైతే ఫస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు వాళ్ళకి 25-24 మార్క్స్ ఇస్తాను. మేబీ ఐ నీడ్ టు గివ్ సమ్ అమెజాన్ వర్క్, దెన్ దే విల్ ఆన్సర్. See here, email and password. See here, cursor down effect, cursor down effect. If you want to develop, you need to write the 5-10 lines of code. So in this case, use for this one. Okay, so 2 new bootstrap classes we have seen. So let us take the notes. Bootstrap controls, bootstrap form classes. Bootstrap contains the one is the form group. First one is the form group. So in that group, if you have whatever you want to add, you can able to add the elements. In that group, if you whatever you want, you can able to add the form group. For the parent div, you need to apply it. Okay, form control for the element inside of form group. So what it will give? It will give the, so what it will advantages? It will give the first advantage, hover effect. Second advantage, we need to give the first advantage. I need to give like a hover effect. Second advantage, it will have the proper shape. Okay, shape in the sense, yes, shape, proper shape in the sense. See here, you have the cutted edges. You will get a proper shape, cutted edges, and end to end width. So let me launch in a Mobile view. See here, this is my mobile view also. How my application is appear in a mobile. So for the mobile and web application, we don't have any separate development, same development. Done. My task is done. You can able to copy paste for other elements also. What else? Input type text. This is for your first name. Okay. Input type text. This is your last name. Okay. See here. That's it. We need to remember 2 to 3 classes. That's it. Everything will become one by one. First name, last name. What else? We need to pick a date picker. Type date. Type date. Placeholder. DOB, date of birth. See, date picker also coming. Date picker also coming. Okay, done. That's it. See here, you have the rich effective focus. You can able to pick the date, give the date. This date picker is from the JavaScript only. Sorry, HTML only. Okay, sir, but I don't want the end-to-end. I need the only specific format that too in the middle of the screen. Okay, take that one as a lab to show the registration page in the middle of the screen. So that's it about the today's session to create a simple HTML registration page. We'll continue in the next class with the buttons and bootstrap classes for the buttons. Okay, take it as a lab. Create. Today I will give the lab link for everyone. One registration page that to show in middle of screen. Create a MIDD middle of screen. Create a one registration page. Use Angular. Okay, try to adapt the Angular. So first you adapted, right? Sometimes you will see one hero. First time you will not like it. So seeing 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes after you can able to see that. Okay, you'll see that. So our hero is Angular. Little confusion at the initial 2 to 3 days. Once you adapted, it is very easy. So by today we can able to design any type of registration page, any type of forms. Okay, tomorrow session I will showcase with the radio buttons and I will show with the drop downs. Okay, so tomorrow we'll complete that registration page. Any doubts as of now?